Okay. Hi, my name is Alicia, and I'm gonna change my whole channel. It's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be about tongue piercings now because I'm getting mine done 29th. That's in like 2 weeks on a Friday. And I'm gonna do facts and stuff up to the day. So I'm gonna do pros and cons and what's the junk and stuff today. It's all mixed up though, so I don't know. I didn't feel like organizing. But if you have questions or I don't know, just ask me, message me something about I can make a video about it, how long you have to wait and blah blah blah, anything. Just ask me, I guess. Okay, let's get started. Okay, you should always stick to the time your piercer gives you before you can change it. Because it can, if you take it out, it can it'll close incredibly fast. Some people when they take it out, they don't know how to put the ball back on, or they can just screw up. When I get when it's time to have mine changed, I'm probably gonna go back to my piercer to have him do it because I don't know, I messed up a lot of that. I don't know. Okay, your tongue, it'll swell up pretty big depending on your tongue and who you are, blah blah. But it can be hard to pronounce words and stuff. You've seen videos. The swelling, it can last for a week or two or less. Oh my god. My cousin tells me this all the time. She bites down on her piercing, and hers is metal, and that's really bad. Just slap yourself if you go and buy a new metal piercing, because you can chip your teeth. Dentists, they don't approve of tongue piercings because your teeth, they can chip and crack and break and all that good stuff. She says that when she eats, she bites down on it. That would hurt, I think. And acrylics, they hold the bacteria in them. It's they just suck it in. So those are pretty bad, but they're better because you won't chip your teeth. The piercing will break. And if you don't tighten the ball on tight enough, you can swallow. You can swallow it. It's not good either. Okay. Some cons are infections. Yes, you can get infections if you don't follow your piercer's process. Teeth cracking and chipping, dentists don't approve it. Cyst formation, scarring, and vein damage. They're very rare, but choose a very qualified piercer to pierce your tongue. You don't want some hobo off the street to pierce your tongue, because then you'll probably get something wrong with it. Swelling. People say you don't feel the needle go through your tongue, so that's a pro. Yes. Okay. Cleanse your mouth with mouthwash a dozen times a day. After, you can cleanse it with mouthwash or sea salt water. Did I say sea water? Don't use seawater, just use sea salt. After eating, smoking, or drinking, avoid hydrogen peroxide and mouthwashes with alcohol. Wash your hands. That's major one. Wash your hands. After you touch your piercing, don't touch your piercing the first couple of weeks because you never know what's on your hands. But yeah, once you want to change it, wash your hands because you're touching your piercing and you can get bacteria and stuff in it, and then you have to repeat the process, and that's hell. Okay. Avoid any oral sex or kissing for 4 to 6 weeks because bacteria. You can avoid swelling by ice or ice water. I guess if you suck on ice, it'll make your swelling go down, but my sister says it doesn't work. So it might work for you. I guess it'll help. You can also take like painkillers if it's really, really bad. Okay, visit your health provider if you see like inflammation, redness that goes beyond a quarter or half an inch circumference of the piercing. A thick, like if you see a thick fluid coming from your tongue, like around it, that's like a yellow green, go to your health care provider. Like extensive, I can't say that. Extensive. Like if you see a lot of bleeding coming from your tongue, then go. That's not right. Or if you have like a feeling of like heat, this is like after a couple of weeks you got your tongue pierced, because you might see like a little bleeding, or it's gonna be red because it's gonna be like swelled up the first few weeks. But like after like I don't know, like a month, if it's like hurting and bleeding and oozing, that's not right. And I think that's it. So like it, you can subscribe because I'm fancy and nice. What the hell did I say? I don't know. I just woke up, so I look like crap. And yes, but please ask me questions. I don't know anything about tongue piercings, especially in this video.